again, sabi nga ni Coach Yuri dati, ano, pag effective, hindi mo naman kailangan baguhin. Tuloy-tuloyin mo lang yan hanggat effective, you milk it, and then you make sure na you get the most out of it while it's working.
San Beda has not lost since the Phil Am and Phil Can connection have started for them. Oh no, that's a bad sign right there. It looked like an easy pickup for the captain, Andrada, but he bobbled the basketball to the delight of the Perpetual faithful. So first possession, mapupunta dito sa Altas. The team in white, Gojo. Binigay dito kay Nunez. Abis with Andrada on him. Bola na kay Sleet. Good matchup right here, Prince. Puno is on Sleet. Sleet a triple. Orgo offensive rebound. Orgo drowning in a sea of red. And here comes Miller.
You know, this is something unusual, ano, seeing Sleet being a player na naghahanap ng tira agad. Because knowing Patrick, siya yung parang ano siya eh, parang siyang point guard eh, na inuuna yung hanapin yung teammates kasi from there nakukuha niya yung rhythm niya.
And Patrick Sleet does not take a lot of pull-up threes. In fact, he's only taken 14 attempts coming into this game for the whole season. This is what he does. Drive and drop, drive and attack. Gets the ball back, baseline drive. Patrick Sleet. Nunez, one-handed hook is good.
And this is where Patrick is very effective, ano? Trying to get the ball inside the paint and then making sure na involved yung teammates niya. He gets them open. All they have to do is make their shots.
Orgo with the rebound. Patrick Sleet elevates and draws a foul. Alam mo, Prince, I don't know if you noticed, but the Pep squads aren't banging their drums to start this game.
Oo, siguro bumabalasa sila.
Foul on number 21.
Again, this is a very good start para dito sa Perpetual, ano? And somehow San Beda is kind of struggling. Hindi natin sila nakikita umaatake sa loob ng paint. They're settling for the shot from the outside, and then the very first play, na turnover pa.
Well, let's try to get more from the San Beda side. Here's a report from Glycel Galpo.
Thanks, Anton. The Miller-Puno show has been making a buzz recently, all thanks to their undeniable chemistry on court. We connected instantly. Shared Puno talking about John T. Miller. He added that it was almost inevitable, explaining how he understands the challenges of adjusting to a new culture, mentioning that their shared fast-paced style also makes communication effortless, proving that one look is all that it takes. Meanwhile, assistant coach Andre Santos says that Miller-Puno tandem eases the offensive load for the rest of the team, allowing the other guys to lock in on defense. And good news for the San Beda fans, it's a complete lineup for today because Brian Sahonia is suited up after being out because of an ankle injury. All for now, Anton and Prince.
Well, that's good news for San Beda, as Brian Sahonia is their second leading scorer, averaging 10 points per outing. Yukian Andrada, remember him? He knocks down a triple.
And imagine having a guy coming off the bench averaging 10 points. That's how you set the tone from your second stringers.
Sleet, a second attempt. Patrick Sleet, hello.
Yep, this guy came in with a mission. And so far, he's doing it.
Andrada, in and out. Sleet with the board. Sleet, lead pass. Air Gojo. Bothered. San Beda gets the stop. Miller. Miller on the pull-up. Orgo up ahead to MGC. Oh, two misses.
That was a very good business decision by Yuki. You know, he knows na Air Gojo is gonna go for the foul, but he baited him into changing his shot, and he missed.
Miller trying to draw a foul. Nilua. Orgo.
This is the Perpetual we know, ano? This type of pace. How they set the pace for this game. From start up to now, 3 minutes into the game, they have been running non-stop and making sure they make San Beda pay in playing them with the outnumbered transition games.
And Mark Gojo Cruz, props to him for, you know, not getting down on himself, Prince, for missing on those two opportunities at the rim.
Yan yung importante sa player. Yan yung sinasabi nilang you have to have that goldfish mindset. after one play, forget about it, go to the next. That's what's more important. And that's what they have been doing, especially itong Perpetual.
Meanwhile, Patrick's lead with 7 early points. Sleety Boy with an early attack for the Altas. Yukien Andrada drains the triple. One of the best three-point shooters in the league. Patrick Sleet, though, seems to have spent some extra hours late night in the gym knocking down a triple. He's taken 2 attempts already, and then look at the patience of Goho Cruz. At ito naman yung huling atake ni Patrick to put his point total up to 7. He averages 9.6 points per outing.
That's per game, guys. That's per game. That's 9 points, and he's already got 7 points in the first 3 minutes and 41 seconds of this game. Talk about aggressive and making sure that Beda knows ito yung pace na gusto namin. Ganito kabilis yung magiging laro the entire game.
Puno. Nigel, back to Jomel. They go to Celso. Brian Sahonia is now in. First appearance in 2 games. Sahonia had to shoot it. The shot clock was winding down.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
Another miss for Beda. A cold shooting start, 1 for 6 from beyond the arc. Make that 1 for 7 after that miss from the corner. Gojo, titira mula sa labas, in and out. I wonder kung pinag-usapan to ng mga pep squads na hindi muna sila magtatambol.
Substitution, RC Kalima.
Naninibago ako.
I mean, if I'm Beda, for the entirety of the season, sanay na sanay ka na may tumatambol. And sometimes, yan pa ngayon nag-hype sa'yo. It gives you extra energy. And maybe the fact that they're not hitting the drums, both teams, both sides, baka nag-iba yung tempo, nag-iba yung pakiramdam while playing. Oo nga, no? Ba't parang ang tahimik?
Ngayon ko lang napansin to. Maybe it's...
That's 1 out of 8 from beyond the arc.
Maybe a handshake agreement happened prior. We're just hearing the cheers. Gojo in the post against Kaliman. Goho Cruz. Look at the patience of MGC.
That was a beautiful move.
A 10-point lead for the Altas.
I mean, at that age and having that in his bag, that's deadly.
Prince, John T. Miller has been sent back to the bench and he hasn't scored. Oh for 2 from the field. Abyss.
Oh, medyo slow start para sa Beda, no?
Look at this. Mark Goho Cruz. 2 body bumps, 1 pivot, and that little chicken wing. And he's able to lay it up and in.
He executed that move perfectly. I mean, wala ka nang ibang hihingin pa. The patience that he had while posting up. I mean, that's a guard posting up. That's a guard posting up. And usually, they end up taking those fadeaway jumpers or those floaters. But him, he took his time. got to his spot, got the up fake and the chicken wing. Made the basket.
Goho Cruz just 6 feet tall. Very deceptive. Here's the beast. Bangga ng mga higante sa ilalim. Lina and Nunez. Jimmy Reyes is now in. And Coach Olsen is saying that the ball hit Reyes' foot and it should be perpetual ball, but the shot clock ran out anyway.
Okay, so San Beda right now is struggling, ano? But again, kakapasok lang ulit ng mga bagong players. Fresh set of players ang nasa loob ngayon. And guess what? They're trying to switch things up. For the first 5 minutes, they've shot 1 out of 8 from beyond the arc. The moment they put Bismarck in, they looked for him right away. They weren't able to get a good shot, but it changed the perspective of the game.
Boral. Point forward. Gets it to Casinillo. Sleet still on the floor. Alcantara. Oh, Boral called for traveling there. Good closeout by ZJ.
Substitutions, Alan Maglupay for Patrick Slade. Eman Pizarro.
So now Eman Pizarro and Alan Maglupay are in for Perpetual. Brand new 5 for Coach Olsen Racela.
Same with San Beda.
Yeah. And now Sahonia. Hoping that this will be a timely return for him. ZJ grabs his own miss. Throws it out to Reyes. 10 on the shot clock. Etule. Boral denying Lina. Reyes will attack. Sahonia for 3. Bismarck. Kalimag. Reyes for 3. And Josh Alcantara with the board. And Brian Sahonia is going to be called for a foul.
Okay, if we're gonna look at San Beda's bench, ano, and basing it off of their attempts this entire first quarter, I don't see their coaches getting mad at them for taking those threes. My perspective, they should try attacking from the inside, but maybe this is the type of shot that they're looking for. That's why they're taking those kinds of shots. Again, Beda is known for players knocking down those kinds of shots. And if they start this early in missing those shots, maybe they get their numbers in the end.
Right now, they're 1 for 11. Si Andrada pa lang ang nakaka-field goal dito. L.A. Casinillo with a floater off the glass.
And Perpetual maximizing the fact that they keep on attacking San Beda players, taking them inside the the paint, and then getting points inside.
Etule, finally, a second field goal scored by San Beda. Coach Olsen Racela wants to talk things over. L.A. Casinillo banking it off the glass.
Making it look very easy.
And ito naman yung atake ni ZJ Etule. Second field goal, just the second field goal for San Beda in this game.
Yep, they might be struggling, but with this fresh 5, that's the first time they attacked the basket from a drive. Prior to that, they tried to go for Bismarck on the post, but it didn't work out. And then Perpetual made them pay by running right away. And they got that running floater. And so far, whatever Perpetual is doing, it's working.
San Beda as a team shooting 24.6% from beyond the arc. But today, just 1 for 11. Oh no, Alcantara on the ground. Coach Olsen is asking for a review. Kalimag is saying that he just had his arms out. So the investigation begins, and hopefully we can have a look as well. So let's see. So we all have eyes, and I saw that arm move, that right arm. Look at that right arm of RC Kalimag.
Yep, and that's the referee. The referees are now reviewing the play.
From that second angle, it's hard to see, but from that first angle, you could see the elbow.
There was a movement.
Move.
There was a movement. And the thing is, with our referees, they always try to, you know, prevent things from happening or from escalating.
All right.
That's why they are reviewing plays like this.
Zoom in. There you go. On the right elbow. Swing back. And right above the waist.
This is gonna be tough for San Beda, no? Nagsastruggle sila on offense and defense.
It is a disqualifying foul on number 13, RC Kalimag. RC Kalimag out of the playing court.
So, a disqualifying foul, and we should not be surprised.
Again, the refs are here to prevent things like that from happening. And I think...
And the thing is, RC Kalimag is one of the shooters of San Beda. He's hit some clutch threes in a couple of their games lately. So,
2 free throws for Josh Alcantara.
nabawasan ng isang shooter, si Coach Yuri Escueta.
That's gonna be tough para dito sa San Beda, no? But let's hope na okay itong si Alcantara, and so far na-shoot naman niya yung free throw.
Alcantara and Kalimag have similar roles for their respective coaches. Alcantara is also one of Perpetual's shooters.
Baka it's a rivalry thing.
Yeah. And of course, broadcaster jinx again. I jinxed him as he was short on that free throw after calling him a shooter.
Yeah. Oo nga, no?
Alcantara shooting 88.9% from the free throw line.
That's a good percentage for a shooter.
And sometimes numbers are just numbers. Meanwhile, Eman Pizarro, who had an impressive entry in their last game, all of a sudden he moved into the upper part of the rotation kasi kadalasan si Tulabut na yung nakikita natin. But Coach Olsen was telling us he was just activated recently and went right to work.
Oh, I mean, if you're given the chance, all you have to do is, you know, just step up and make sure you maximize the chance that has been given to you. And that's what he did. He showed out, and then he played well. Now, he got a spot for himself.
Substitution,
Jonty Miller was off to a rocky start, 0 for 2. There was one attack that the ball was halfway down for him. But you know, Jonty, it doesn't take long for him to heat up or get going.
But once he gets it going, He really gets it going.
He's the #1 scorer in the NCAA, averaging 18.4 points per outing. So he's got 2 point guards with him on the floor, Estacio and Reyes. Small ball lineup for the Bedans. Reyes to Penny. Reyes backing down Casinillo. And Perpetual intercepts it. Boral. Casinillo.
Look at Perpetual spacing.
A lot of space to operate for them. Casinillo missing. Miller with the board. Miller steps on the brakes, kicks it out. Andrada. Reyes to ZJ. Etule for 3. Short. Reyes picks it up. Penny for 3. Estacio, wala pa rin. So third possession for San Beda. Reyes to Yukien. Miller from the baseline. Overshoots that one.
Medyo malamig nga ata talaga. Ganon ba kalaki yung epekto ng drums sa mga players natin?
If the San Beda Pep squad, the Red Corps, get desperate, they might start banging those drums para magising. Etule draws a foul.
Now this is what San Beda needs, They need to change their pace into a faster one. Try to match yung pace nitong Perpetual. I mean, this is one of the things na pinagkakakilanlan also with Beda. How they run, how they take their shots from the outside, and their bigs. If you're having a hard time with one of them, by saying that, I mean from the outside, you should explore different opportunities. And so far, Etule is the only person attacking the basket and trying to get some free throws in the line.
Perpetual is the best defensive team in the NCAA. They only allow 63.5 points per outing. And right now, San Beda in the first period limited to just 6 points.
Substitutions.
And this allows Coach Olsen to bring in a different player who's not part of the first or second rotation, Jello Helsano.
Yes, and I mean, your first group already did their part. Now they get to rest. By the time second quarter comes, you have fresh set of legs. First group back in. They can set the tone again.
Estacio with a steal. Here comes Puno back on the floor. Jomel finishing on the break. Puno gets on the board.
Medyo nararamdaman na ng San Beda ngayon yung init, pati yung depensa nila. Pume-pressure na rin sila.
Jomel Puno, double-digit performances in his last 2 outings.
If there's one thing na napapansin natin dito sa game, this first quarter, masyadong madali para sa Perpetual na umatake doon sa loob. Meaning they have all the space they need to get a shot inside and a higher percentage na shot.
A masterful first quarter for the Perpetual Altas. They lead San Beda 17-8. Mr. Frank Gusi, Mancom representative of the University of Perpetual Health System, Alta. Of course, we have Dr. Lorenzo of Emilia Aguinaldo College. Thank you so much to everybody tuned in right now, including Dr. Brigadier General Antonio Tamayo, Chairman of the Board and CEO of the University of Perpetual Health System, Alta, and Dr. Anthony Tamayo, the President of the University of Perpetual Health System, Alta. Second quarter is now underway. Andrada, another miss.
Anton, eto na yung lineup ng San Beda na ginagamit nila pagdating ng mga crucial. It's either Estacio or Gonzales ang nasa loob. But this 5, ito yung inaasahan ni Coach Yuri pagdating dun sa pangdiinan na laro. And starting the second quarter with this lineup, hoping na mababago nila kung ano yung nangyari nung first quarter. Yun ang importante na kailangan nilang ma-check.
Jomel Puno is playing center. I don't think I've seen this all season long or ever. Estacio draws a foul and scores on the floater. Will that be the spark that starts a fire?
And that's not something that's new to Estacio. No? Ginagawa niya talaga yan. Kasi meron siyang tira sa labas. He sets you up for that fake and then he goes by you and get that floater. That's a very fundamentally sound move. Galing dito kay Estacio. Walang kahirap-hirap, kept things simple, easy basket.
1 for 15 from beyond the arc are the Red Lions. Puno, offensive rebound. Look at him rise up for that ball, pero nabangga doon. Gonzales, binigay kay Andrada. Balik ang bola kay Nigel. Nigel on the attack. Oh. Andrada called for an offensive foul there.
Was a foul on number 21. Would be Andrada his second.
Let's take a look at it again. Ayun, hinarangan si Josh Alcantara. Orgo, 3 for 3.
Nako, this is gonna be tough for San Beda if si Yuki ang mapafoul. This is his third foul? I think this is his third, right?
Yep, that's his third personal foul. So they sent Lina back in. So short-lived yung small ball lineup ng San Beda with Puno at the center spot.
But they got something out of it. And this time, they put Bismarck in. Paano kaya yung magiging pace na itatakbo ng San Beda?
Helsano. Nadulas sa mga daliri ni Helsano.
Impact ni Bismarck agad pagpasok pa lang.
Substitution.
Kaya naman, si Coach Olsen Racena.
Magpapalit na rin.
Binalik ang tangke.
Kailangan matsapan lang. Kailangan ng matsapan lang. Papantayan lang natin yung lineup ng San Beda.
Babanggaan yung tangke at yung 10-wheeler. The Beasts on the block. Bismarck with a finish. And let's throw it over to Glycel Galvo.
Yes, Anton, the Perpetual Altas are on a mission to take down all the teams they failed to win against in season 100. And the top one on their list is none other than the Red Lions. Air Gocho Cruz says that he is bringing the same hunger from being 0-3 against San Beda in his rookie year. Dagdag niya, excited raw siyang makaharap ang current leading scorer na si John T. Miller, acknowledging that Miller is of a different caliber. Yeah, it is his personal mission to put a stop to who he sees as the heart of their opponents. On the other hand, Coach Olsen Racela continues to instill the mindset that they must win against tough teams, which he echoed in the huddle, saying yung lamang ay superficial, reminding them that there is still no room for complacency. Anton and Prince.
Thank you very much, Glycel, for that thorough report. And while Glycel was reporting, Prince, Both pep squads, it's as if they talked about it, started banging the drums.
Parang nung lumagpas ng double digit yung score ng parehas na team, doon na nag-start yung drums. But balikan natin yung sinabi ni Gleisel. Napakaganda nung sinabi ni Coach Olsen when he said na superficial yung lamang nila. Kasi very unusual nga naman na lamangan mo ng ganun kalaki yung San Beda during the first quarter. And now, the lead is down to 6. Although masyadong maaga pa para sa second quarter, pero slowly, San Beda is trying to get back up. And then Coach Olsen is now trying to put his players back in to maybe control or put out the fire na yung binibigay ng San Beda.
Oh, Sleet just flexed on Miller.
Yes, and Patrick Sleet, again, 9 points. Yan ang average niya per game, per outing. And he has 9 points already, second quarter pa lang.
Let's see if that will ignite a fire inside of Jonty. These are two very competitive student athletes, Sleet and Miller.
Foul on number 9, Sean Holmgren is first, and that is a 14.
Look at this. This is a matchup between two of the NCAA's best. And Miller, aware of Sleet's physicality, di na siya nakipagpanggaan doon, Prince.
Oo, parang tinanggap na lang niya.
Oh, Abyss read what Puno was thinking in his mind. Intercepting that pass. Sleet, binigay dito kay Gojo. Jomel going for a steal and incomplete. (21-13) in favor of Perpetual. San Beda, all of a sudden, just got bigger.
Oo, from small lineup, ngayon pantay-pantay na sila. Parang 6 feet and above.
Yeah.
Offensive foul para dito kay Pizarro.
Gonzalez is the smallest guy on the floor at 6'1", Prince.
Imagine that. Kung kanina yung lineup nila, nag-5 smalls sila, hoping to change the pace of the game to a faster pace. Now that they have a lineup of 6'1" and above, what kind of pace ang isiset ng San Beda para dito sa second quarter?
Puno. Etule to Gonzalez. Orgo against Gonzalez. Orgo giving up a lot of inches. He's only 5'9". And the 6'1" guy shoots over him.
Nigel Gonzalez putting in the work.
Ooh! Speaking of putting in the work, where were you?
Sleety boy! Dalawang 3 points na yan.
He's been living in the gym working on that shot.
Hindi lang shot. Kasi kanina, yung kinatawan niya si Miller, ganun-ganun lang.
Hey, somebody wants to go Super Saiyan. Jomel Puno with a fadeaway.
Ito yung klase ng battle na inaabangan ng mga viewers natin.
Labasa na ng galing. Gojo, Pinoy snap!
Air Gojo!
Pero sa pagkakataon na yun, he was hovering around the baseline.
Oh, ganun-ganun lang. Balik sa 9 na naman ang lamang ng Perpetual.
Gonzalez on the pull-up. Sleet on the pull-up from long range.
I mean, if you give a player that open of a shot, aangat talaga yung kumpiyansa mo.
And then Jomel Puno going in his bag. Slamming the brakes, turning around on the fade, and This is the response of Goho Cruz.
Pinakitaan tayo ng Pinoy step.
Baseline Pinoy step by
Oo.
MGC.
Perfectly executed Pinoy step. Dalawa yung napatalon niya. I mean, he baited both of them into that
that's
Pinoy step.
The kuya of Mark Goho Cruz was always supporting. Mark was telling us during the interview na hindi nagme-miss na mga games yan. Miller for three. There it is! Shanti Miller, his first field goal in this game.
Will that be the spark that they need?
Orgo. Oh, libre-libre. Sayang ang pagkakataon.
He already got his teammate open, and he didn't have to shove Miller like that.
Gonzalez finding Shanti Miller free for three. Miller coming off the screen. Miller for three. Puno, another offensive rebound. Oh, Puno missing at the rim.
But you see him working.
Yep, he's crashing the boards. All of his three rebounds were on the offensive. Sleet missing. Miller penetrating. Right at the heart of the Perpetual defense, Shanti Miller.
Foul on number
Lead is now down to 4.
Fourth foul.
Once he gets going, he's going.
Bonus free throw for Shanti Miller.
Ito yung binanggit ni Coach Yuri last time, no? Happy sila na meron na silang player ngayon na pag kailangan nila humanap ng shoot, may pupuntahan sila. And that is John T. Miller for them. And right now, this first half, yun ang ginawa niya.
Miller with 7 points.
7 straight points.
Goho Cruz. Borja. Oh, Borja. We have not seen Borja all season long. This is his first appearance. Literal na unang laro ni Borja.
Number 3 for Beda.
Meron pa palang tinatagong baraha si Coach Olsen
Oh,
Racela.
yan yata. Baka ano yan. Yan yung secret weapon.
He looks very young. He's not even sweating. Again, he hasn't played in any game this season.
Imagine playing your first game against San Beda.
An unscouted entity. Abyss with a rebound and put back. Bismarck. A rare roll with Bismarck facing the basket. Look at the battle for the rebound. Now, part of that was made possible by Borja.
Yes.
Nangingialam din eh.
Oo. And kung kanina pinag-uusapan natin yung lineup na meron tong San Beda na 6'1 and above, parang ganun din itong Perpetual.
Gonzalez and Sleet in a shoving match. Banggaan yung dalawa. Kung kanina, si Miller, iniwasan na. Etong si Gonzalez, sige, banggaan tayo.
Oh, parang gusto lang din sabihin ni Gonzalez na ako rin, tambay din ako sa gym.
Para silang mga bumper car eh. Boom! Babanggaan.
Diba? Pero he didn't back down.
Orgo. Oh, Borja and Mina locking it up. Locking up in the post. Nagpapakilala.
If you have a player that you put in a game, yung first time niya maglaro, and then you see him battling it out with Bismarck Lina, one of the top bigs ng NCAA, that's something that you should be proud of. And that's something that he can add to his resume.
Prince, he's 19 years old. He's 6'7". Itong si Borja. Aris Borja. Miller halfway down. And my partner Prince Rivero's headset just flew off.
Oh.
That was halfway down.
Pati ako parang nagulat na namintis eh.
Oh! Air Gojo gets up there. This guy is just unbelievable. Miller on the reverse. Gojo can do it, so can Miller. Orgo, oh, bodying up, bitin lang. Grabs his own miss. Short again. It's San Beda basketball. Gonzalez finishing with the left hand.
What a perfect Gortat screen by Bismarck Lina. To all the people watching, na mga hindi nakakaalam ng Gortat screen, that is when you seal your guy to get your teammate an open layup. And that's exactly what Bismarck Lina did.
We're seeing the very best of NCAA basketball. San Beda versus Perpetual will continue after this break. Ayan po ang kampo ni Coach Yuri Escueta. It was a cold start for them. Perpetual established a 12-point lead. The lead was 15-3 in the first quarter, but all that has changed, Prince.
Yes, and again, medyo mortal sin. Balikan natin yung sinasabi ko kanina. No? Ito yung Gortat screen na sinasabi ko. Look how open Gonzalez is after that seal from Bismarck Lina. Very seldom napapansin ng mga taong nanonood yan how he got open like that. May isip mo lang, ang ganda ng move niya, na-open siya, nakakuha siya ng end one. Pero hindi natin napapansin. It all happened because of that one seal by Bismarck Lina.
And nothing the 19-year-old Borja could do to escape the hold of Bismarck.
Okay, balikan naman natin yung sinasabi ko prior to them showing that replay. Ano? Mortal sin para sa isang team na umiscore ng 24 or 25 or 30 points ang isang team sa isang quarter. Diba? Ngayon, San Beda was down by a lot during the first quarter. But they managed to try to get back up this second quarter. And they really changed the pace. Earlier, it was a very slow start for San Beda, but they started hitting their bigs, getting those offensive rebounds, trying to get the ball inside the paint to get a higher percentage shot. Medyo nag-struggle yung Perpetual for a little bit, pero nabalik din yun agad ni Sleet and ni MGC. And that's what we want to see. That's what the fans want to see.
The Stars have come out to play, doing everything for their respective squads and more.
You have MGC, you have Sleet for Perpetual, showing you guys what they can do, what they can contribute to their team. And then, on the other side, you have Etulie getting all those rebounds. You have Miller attacking the basket. Super easy. Now he gets to the basket just like that. And that's something worth watching.
Now, free throws for John Abis.
3 free throw sprints. This is rare for John Abis.
I mean, that's where the basketball trend is heading as of the moment. Ano? You have 4 guys, you have 5 guys spreading the floor, taking shots from the outside. Imagine not getting tired, getting a foul from 3 points, and taking 3 free throws. I mean, that's one thing that you don't say no to. Diba? You don't get tired, you get a foul from the 3 points, the big man gets a foul, you shoot 3 free throws. In a perfect world, that's a perfect situation.
So Abis 6-2 for 3. as Celso returns for San Beda. Gonzalez. Gonzalez on the floater. Celso with a board. 2 Bedans on the floor. Miller. Miller, top of the key 3. Grazes the side of the rim.
Substitution, Benny Estacio for Nigel Gonzalez.
Benny Estacio comes
getting
in.
a breather.
Yeah, Gonzalez has played 14 minutes, the most out of any Red Lion, and has scored 5 points and dished out 3 assists.
Talk about quality minutes.
Abis. Casinillo. Gojo Cruz with a crossover. Estacio. Kuldora.
Pass is good for Miles
So Miles Kuldora comes in, makes an impact.
Okay, let me break down that play for you. Estacio already saw Miller out front, but decided not to give to Miller. And then Miller had to stop, going to the paint and stepped out in the three-point line, taking his man with him. And then Estacio making sure he gets the guys running down, dished that drop pass, got an end one. Perfectly played, ran by Estacio.
Kuldora sinks the free throw. So 3-point play completed. Isa na lang ang lamang ng Altas. San Beda has never led in this game. Oh no, Edule called for a foul and they're in the penalty, Prince.
Ito yung tinutukoy ni Coach Olsen kanina when he said our lead was superficial, ano? Hindi mo kasi masasabi with a team like San Beda how quick they can get back into their game and get their rhythm. Just like that, the lead is now down to 1. Although nakakuha ng foul itong si Boral kay Etulye, with 1 minute and 32 remaining dito sa second quarter natin, importante yung mga ganitong free throws. Especially, papunta kayo ng halftime. Ito yung pinaka pwede maging puhunan ninyo para dun sa umpisa ng second half.
Boral having a great season from the line. He's only missed 4 free throws all season long. An 81% free throw shooter. And he sinks both.
And he sinks both.
3-point lead for the Perpetual Altas. Kuldora. Reyes approaching the final minute of the first half.
Oh, itong double point guard strategy ng San Beda, nag-work para sa kanila.
Estacio from way out. Penny Estacio with a cold-blooded 3.
Speaking of nag-work, Estacio hitting that from the parking lot.
That's the 3rd made triple of San Beda in this game. They've gotten one from Yukien, Janti, and now Penny.
And again, Anton, this is our very first deadlock.
Oh, nag-extra step si Manglupay. Credit the stop to Estacio.
Getting a 3, get back down, get the stop. Talk about a two-way player. Parang pati siya, nagulat eh.
Gutsy shot by Estacio with the 6'4" Boral on him. Kuldora, aatake. Out to Penny. Penny makes his move. Penny to Celso. Celso is bumped and he will be tested at the line.
Naniniwala ka ba dun sa sinasabi nilang magic bunot?
Yeah, I mean, there are some magic bunots.
Kasi ever since pumasok si Estacio dito sa second quarter natin, things turn around for San Beda. He got that 3, he got that stop, he got a good dime to Kuldura, and then now he got another drop pass kay Celso naman, getting a foul from their big, and then sending Celso in the line.
You can call him a game changer.
And the first ever lead of San Beda.
Celso, 60% free throw shooter, but makes Perpetual pay. second free throw. 2 for 2 for Big Joe.
Jomel Puno for Joe Celso.
Quality minutes para dito kay Celso. And San Beda is now back with their small lineup. As Jomel Puno being their 5.
Now, this is a very athletic lineup with Kuldora, Etule, and Puno. Boral swarmed. Helsano, Maglupay. Perpetual will try to play for the last shot here in the first half. Alcantara with a lay. Josh Alcantara.
Josh Alcantara.
Wow. Josh Alcantara tying things up.
We are tied at 36.
Alcantara from the San Beda Red Cubs basketball program in high school with the last shot, the last say bago natapos ang ating first half. What a game! Top team versus top team. Group A versus Group B. Perpetual versus San Beda here in season 101 of the NCAA.